and welcome. I got a chance to catch up with Alex this morning, and I thought, gosh, what could this be called? And I thought, how about Ask Alex? I've been asking him lots of questions lately and finding amazing answers to things that I've thought about for years. So, welcome, Alex.
Thank you for having me. You and I talked for a while. We worked together for some time, and you asked some really good questions. And I think that every opportunity that I have, that we have to share and help people who have these questions and help people get a direction and a sense of focus in their life, I think it's a good thing. It's a good opportunity. So here we are.
Okay. My questions were geared mostly at relationship and finding that love that I think we're all longing for. So I just want to kick this off and start off by saying, what is love? Why are we all wanting it? What is the big deal about this word, love?
So love has different definitions depending on who is speaking and sharing about love. I'll specify. There is love of this world. There is love that, you know how people say, I love ice cream. Well, is it love? But I think we're talking about specifically the relationship type of love that makes us want to be with another person. The challenge is that these type of loves are still all very egoistic, because what they do is that yearning, that deep yearning for companionship, it usually comes from a need to fill a certain deep lack, the addiction to how I feel with someone else, how someone else makes me feel, or even the hopes. Maybe they don't make me feel that way, but just the hopes that they will make me feel special, appreciated, cared for. To make it simpler for everyone, I'll break it down to two things. Love as a consumption energy, meaning I want to consume love. Love is a hamburger, or love is a person, or love is anything that I just want to consume. I just want to suck it out of the other person. I want them to give to me. And then there is the higher form of love, which is the outwards expression of my commitment and belonging to another person. If I love someone, I don't love how they make me feel. I love them through actions, by making sure that they are taken care of, that they feel protected, that they have all of their needs taken care of. This is my expression of love.
It sounds like we want to receive it all the time. And when we don't get it a certain way, we close off. I know I've experienced that. Anything else on that?
Women do it all the time, right? Where I will outwardly express my love for that other person. It means I love him, right? But no, you don't love him. It's that you don't know how to have someone love you, so that oftentimes the expression of what you think love is really a manifestation of your desire to enslave the other person through your good deeds, so that he will owe you, that you can go and say, well, look, everything I've done for you, where is my payback? That's not love, is it? So instead, there are two different forms of love expressions for men and women, because men and women are different. And for women, love is something that is expressed out of a place of wholeness, meaning when I, as a woman, feel loved, cared for, protected, and full, then everything that flows outside of that emotion is love. Everything I do, taking care of someone, doing conversations, anything, it's all overflowing because she's already full. For a man, it's a little different. I can be so full of love that I just begin to rot.
Rot. That sounds
Rot. Yes,
severe.
yes. Because a man's function is on the restriction part of his own desires. A man restricts his own desires to be able to acquire the desire of someone else so that he can fulfill it. And in that work of working, of actually fulfilling another person's desire, he grows as a man. And he thrives on appreciation for his actions, and he thrives on the feminine, the true feminine energy. Because once you touch these high forms of energies of true masculine and true feminine, you enter a flow of energy that is unlike anything you've ever experienced, and that starts guiding your life towards something else.
There is no control of love.
There is no control of love. And in fact, true freedom is when you realize that the only person you have to work with is yourself. You can't obligate anyone to do anything for you. You can't obligate anyone to care, love, or protect you. And you ask me, Alex, sorry, what the heck?
Oh, you can say it. You can say one cuss
Okay.
word, just one. So.
But you'll ask me, okay, so then what the heck? What the heck? I want a relationship that's fulfilling, that's loving, that's caring, that's all of these things for me. Give me the ABCs, give me the 1, 2, 3s. How do I do it? Simple, right? You're
Yeah.
the
A
master.
manual. I need a manual.
Yeah, if you were a chef and I said, listen, you bake great cake, give me the recipe. You wouldn't start talking philosophy. You'd give me, put some salt, put this. Great. The challenge is in relationship, there is a recipe, but it's not a recipe you can do with your hands and feet. The recipe is very simple. I will never allow anyone else to love me more than I love myself. That's for women.
Okay.
So if you look at yourself in the mirror and you can't stand the person that's looking back at you, no man will make it feel any different. The other thing is everything that is external to you is effortless. You don't need to make any effort in a relationship. You need to not to make any effort to get anything. The only effort that exists is internal effort when you understand that your reality externally is only a reflection of what's going on inside. My reality externally is only a reflection of what's going on inside.
Wow. That is a lot of information. This has been wonderful. I'm trying to kind of make a concluding statement here. If you're feeling it, are you feeling it?
Concluding statement. I thought we just touched the tip of
There's,
the iceberg.
yeah, how to create that reality. I did the law of attraction. It didn't work. How I
Yeah,
put
me too.
how do I create that reality? And I know you said being joy inside, fully living a life that where I look in the mirror and I love who I am.
I'll tell you there's not one thing for everyone. Because if I tell you, Teddy, you just really need to start noticing all the positive and happiness and happy things in your life. For you, that's true. But if a person who's so full of negativity and just everything is like festering painful inside of them, to try to ignore that in order to pay attention to something positive is going to be impossibly excruciating for them, and they won't succeed. So that's why it's very I work on a very intuitive basis when I genuinely feel the people I work with. If I could tell you one universal thing that's going to help everyone is right as you're finishing watching this, grab your notebook, a pen and paper, and ask yourself 3 questions. What do I absolutely want to change about my life? What makes me happy? And the third one, and this is the one you'd want to have an entire different page or notebook for, is who am I? And just write. You don't need to logically try to come up with a solution. You just let the pen run on the paper and just let it run and let it write and let it write and let it write. If you feel it might be easier for you to record yourself, record yourself. But writing, there's some magical process that just opens you up and doesn't allow you to run away from yourself.
Oh, no escape. Right. I can't run to any of the addictions and the things out there that distract me. Wow. Those are fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you, Teddy.
So good to see you. And we'll ask you another
Pleasure.
question, hopefully, another day.
Thank you for having me.